Jay feel about Baby from Cash Money constantly saying Weezy is more lyrical and has more money than Jay-Z?
Being lyrical is just a matter of opinion. It's who you like. So, that's his opinion. As far as money, I mean, that's a little more factual, right? We can determine that.
Right, we would have to see your bank accounts and things of this nature.
I have no problem.
Lil Wayne is the latest person to get tangled up in the Jay-Z drama, but he isn't getting dragged into it because he's an accomplice or anything like that. Allegedly, he willingly threw himself in because he wants Jay-Z to go down by any means necessary, and he plans on taking him down by spilling secrets that he's been hiding for way too long. But what kind of things does he know? This story is honestly crazy. So without wasting any time, let's dive straight into it. Everyone knows the story of Jay-Z and Lil Wayne. It has been going on for decades now, and with the recent developments, I don't think it's going to end anytime soon. The whole beef between Jay-Z and Lil Wayne started right around the time when Lil Wayne started making waves in the rap industry. Back then, Lil Wayne had declared himself the best rapper in the game, and let's just say that Jay-Z wasn't having any of that. Apparently, he felt insulted and disrespected over the fact that Lil Wayne actually came out to make claims about being a better rapper than he is. And just like that, their feud began. First, Lil Wayne dropped his song Best Rapper Alive to plead his case and tell everyone exactly why he believed that he was the best rapper to do it. You'd think that Jay-Z would take a hint and do the same thing since Lil Wayne didn't exactly call him out, but he didn't. Instead, he released his song, Trouble, where he took jabs at Lil Wayne from every corner. And even though he didn't exactly call out Lil Wayne's name, everyone knew exactly who Jay-Z was talking about. This was when things took a serious turn. And in an interview he did a while after this, Lil Wayne boldly declared that he was the best rapper in the game. He even went as far as saying that he was much better than Jay-Z. And yes, he called Jay-Z out by name. So there was no doubt in anyone's mind that he had just drawn the battle line. And Jay-Z knew this too.
The two have had a long history of taking jabs at one another, but these are the most notable exchanges, starting with Birdman's remarks aimed at Jay-Z.
How does Jay feel about Baby from Cash Money constantly saying Weezy is more lyrical and has more money than Jay-Z?
Being lyrical is just a matter of opinion. It's who you like. So, that's his opinion. As far as money, I mean, that's a little more factual.
This mention triggered Jay to fire this shot on Ham.
You got baby money, keep it real with ain't got my lady money.
Wayne then responded with claims that he would kidnap Beyonce.
Talking about baby money, I got your baby money. Kidnap your get that how much you love your lady money.
Which led to Jay responding to the shot 2 years later.
Wanna kidnap white feet? Good luck with that, bruh.
But then, before he could begin his attack, Lil Wayne came out to apologize for the interview, saying that the interviewer had tricked him into saying what he did and that he was sorry. But the damage had already been done, and Jay-Z, being Jay-Z, definitely wasn't taking his apology just like that. He wanted his pound of flesh back, which he eventually got, but it only happened relatively recently. You see, after all of this drama, for a brief moment, it actually looked like Lil Wayne and Jay-Z had put their differences behind them. But then, things took a crazy turn when Birdman came out to say that between Lil Wayne and Jay-Z, Lil Wayne was the better rapper. And he didn't stop there. He also said that Lil Wayne was more successful and richer than Jay-Z. And this was what finally tipped Jay-Z over the edge. In the years following this, both rappers made songs dissing each other on and off, but Jay-Z had much bigger plans to put Lil Wayne down for good. Apparently, before Kendrick Lamar was announced as the star to headline the Super Bowl this year, Lil Wayne was actually the person leading the lineup on the list of musicians to pick from.
A GMA cover story and a closer look at the Super Bowl halftime show. Rap superstar Kendrick Lamar was selected to headline this year.
But when Jay-Z found out about this, he decided to step in.
What you do to Super Bowl?
You see, Jay-Z has a big say in who can headline the Super Bowl and who can't. And when he found out that Lil Wayne almost got the opportunity, he supposedly stepped in to make sure that it didn't work out for him as a form of payback. And he was also able to let Lil Wayne know that he's bigger than him. This was proven after the announcement was made that it was Kendrick who was going to headline the Super Bowl when Nicki Minaj came out tweeting about the incident and exposing everyone. She spoke about how they were denying a young black man, aka Lil Wayne, what he rightfully put into this game for no other reason but for ego and for the hatred Jay-Z has for Birdman.
Nicki took to social media to air out her grievances, saying, "Denying a young black man what he really put into this game for no reason but your ego, your hatred for Drake and Nicki got you punishing Lil Wayne the GOAT." She even brought Eminem into it, praising him for standing firm on having 50 Cent perform with him. But here's where it gets really juicy. Nicki didn't stop at the Super Bowl drama. She went on to accuse Jay-Z of being a straight-up thief. Remember when Tidal, the music streaming service, was owned by Jay-Z? Well, apparently he signed several artists, including Nicki, Madonna, Alicia Keys, Wayne, Rihanna, and even Beyoncé as co-owners. They each had a 1.5% ownership stake in the company. Fast forward to 2021, and Jay-Z sold Tidal to Twitter CEO Jack Dorsey for a cool $297 million. The deal was supposedly done behind everyone's back, but it was reported that all the co-owners would be paid $8.9 million for their stake in the company. Sounds fair, right?
Then she went on to drag Jay-Z for claiming to have everything in the world, but still being as spiteful as ever.
When niggas talk they shit and when niggas is cocky, it's cool. But when I get on my shit, I'm nasty.
Remember, while Jay-Z and Lil Wayne were beefing, Nicki, Drake, and Kendrick Lamar all got dragged into it as protégés of both rappers. At one point, Nicki even came out to say that Jay-Z had tried to pit Megan Thee Stallion against her, but she was still the better rapper.
I'm just a bad I feel like we are all one person. I'm just a bad You're either a bad or a whack. You know, and anybody with the right sense and capabilities can tell in a minute. So that's what I am.
She also claimed that Rock Nation had paid people $250 to come out and make nasty tweets about her, but that didn't change the fact that she was one of the best to ever do it. As for Drake's, apparently, Jay-Z has never liked him.
I want to be on stage for the Super Bowl one day in front of my mom. And I worked my ass off to get that position, and it was ripped away from me.
Not just because of his connection to Lil Wayne, but also because people keep saying that Drake is a better and more relevant rapper than Jay-Z will ever be. For one, Drake has more #1 hits than Jay-Z, Kanye West, and Kendrick put together, and his debut album sold 447,000 in its first week. Meanwhile, Jay-Z's Blueprint, which was his peak, sold only 423,000. And it doesn't end there. Apparently, the comparisons got to Jay-Z so much that he decided to add Drake to his hit list. And allegedly, it was him who started the whole beef between Kendrick and Drake in the first place, just so he could throw Drake off his game, and we all know how that turned out. None of Drake's diss songs against Kendrick got widespread recognition. Meanwhile, as Vice reported, Kendrick's song against Drake, Not Like Us, received 5 nominations at the Grammys: Record of the Year, Song of the Year, Best Rap Performance, Best Rap Song, and Best Music Video. So, with all of this drama, Lil Wayne has allegedly had his fill, and now he's ready for war. After the whole lawsuit against Jay-Z and Diddy came out, Lil Wayne allegedly also came out to drop some of Jay-Z's dirty secrets, like how he's helped cover up some serious crimes carried out by artists in Rock Nation. A good example would be the whole Tory Lanez situation and how Tory claims that Rock Nation had set him up. Or should we talk about the Meek Mill situation? Because supposedly, Meek put his hands on Nicki a lot when they were together, and instead of helping Nicki get the justice she deserved, they buried everything like it was nothing, just so Rock Nation could keep its squeaky clean image. And even when Nicki tried to speak up about what had happened to get justice, they allegedly ruined her shot at that too. Apparently, she made this whole documentary about it all, but that documentary never got to see the light of day because Rock Nation shot it down. Even when Nicki shared a clip from the documentary, Meek Mill supposedly didn't waste any time sending her a cease and desist letter to cover everything up. Now, Lil Wayne is allegedly tired of making excuses for Jay-Z, and he's done protecting him. He's ready to spill it all and put Jay-Z where he really belongs, behind bars with Diddy. The only question now is how far Lil Wayne is actually willing to go to get his so-called revenge and make sure that Jay-Z gets what's coming to him. What do you guys think? What kind of secrets do you think Lil Wayne might spill? Let me know what your thoughts are in the comments below.